Aha! We are live. Very good. Hi guys. Just going to see if I can actually hook up the laptop this time and make this real nice so that I can follow your comments a bit easier. Aha! I think it's good. How's everybody doing? James Christensen says, woof! Metalhead Blue says, meow! I like it. So what I thought that I would do today, well, first of all, I want to say, thanks for joining me, and also I'm going to be doing this every Sunday. It's totally open to suggestions for content, for things to do. I want to, do some playing. It's fun, and also I will be getting quite a lot of guests on here. I've already secured about, I think, 7 or 8 different guests to the channel. So I hope that you guys will enjoy those. They will be, starting to show up on these Sunday live sessions from, basically, I think maybe we'll have the first one next week. If not next week, it'll be the week after. So you can look forward to some really cool guests for these hangouts as well. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of you there. Chow Riversider? What does that mean? Oh, I see. You guys are talking internally as well. I love it. Greetings from Duluth, Minnesota. Ron, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Isn't that close to where Bob Dylan was born? I have a feeling that that city sounds Bob Dylan-y to me. I have a feeling that that city has something to do with Bob Dylan. Correct me if I'm wrong. Metalhead Blue says, what's your favorite mode? Oh, Dylan is from Hibbing. There you go. But is that not close? Or am I completely wrong? Okay, so we're having a few conversations here. I love it. My favorite mode, I'm not sure I could say, but it may be Dorian mode. I definitely love Dorian. And I thought that I would make today, at least partly about the modes. And because it's like, that's kind of something that's been central to this channel from the start. Like the first jam tracks I made were actually, based on the modes. They were like Dorian and Phrygian, and Lydian, and Mixolydian jam tracks that I put out there, and that was kind of partly how this channel grew in the first place. I think because I don't think really anybody else had put out that kind of thing before. So I was lucky to find some of you guys for that side of music. So I'm really appreciative of that, and it's kind of, it's an ongoing conversation mode. What are they? How do you approach them? People always ask, is it not just this thing? And then it's that makes it really easy, and I'm like, yeah. So I just want to try and and talk a bit about that. Talk a bit about what the modes are, and for me they're basically actually I just want to finish off this this thing. So Dylan is from Hibbing, says Ron, and then I think I saw another comment coming to say that it is very close, says Ron. So okay, we got it sorted. Duluth is close to Hibbing, where Bob Dylan was born. I'm a huge fan of Dylan. Anyways, yeah. So to me, the modes are like, if we just stay with the major modes, the C major and D Dorian, E Phrygian, F Lydian, G Mixolydian, A minor or A Aeolian, and then B Locrian. If we just stay with like those 7 basic modes, it's like, well, they all have a mood that you can use. Say if you're trying to create a certain type of music, then, or a certain type of mood, that will do it for you. You know, like if you know, a mode will do that for you. Create a certain type of vibe. Say if you want to create something a bit sort of Spanishy sounding, you know, if you play Phrygian mode, you know. So that's your basic Phrygian mode. What I'm doing there is I'm playing the C major scale, but the tonal center. So it's really easy, like in terms of the fact that it's, let's say, you know, all the different modes coming from the C major scale, they all use the same 7 notes. But I'm being told to turn up the volume. Am I a bit quiet? Let's see. I'm using a new microphone, so let me just try and turn it up and see if that helps. If not, then I'm gonna just switch to the. Did that help? That did help, I hope. Okay, good. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm using a new microphone, which hopefully will improve the overall sound. If not, then I'll find a different solution. But this one should be pretty good. It's an i6. It's like a Zoom IQ6, I think it's called. It's a pretty good mic. But I've literally just plugged it in, so so that's that. Yeah. So let me do a bit of playing. So. You've got your C major scale, and all you do to create each mode is you choose a different tonal center. So you're like, you basically make, if you want an E Phrygian, you make E the new tonal center. So like the bass will land on E, and you make the phrases sound like E is home. It's to do with the harmonic context that you put the playing in, so if E Phrygian, all you have to do is, make E minor the tonal center. So if I go, if I do that, which is just E minor and an F like that. Take those same 7 notes and put a D minor under there and see what happens. Because basically what's going to happen, Gbaz TV, you're great. Hello from Italy. Hello. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Great to see all these comments from you guys. Really appreciate it. Yeah, let's try and put D minor under that and see what happens, you know. I'm playing the same 7 notes. So now suddenly the D feels like home. We can still go chromatic. what's happening there, I was basically like, I was doing a few things which maybe I could share with you. At the end there, I was playing the E minor pentatonic, because you probably remember, like, when I mean, that worked over E Phrygian, and it's the same 7 notes, so why shouldn't I be able to play E minor pentatonic even though we're in D minor, like, or D Dorian rather. So why should I be able to play, you know, it's still those same 7 notes. And it's like, yeah, you know, you can do that. You can play E minor because, like I say, it's the same 7 notes. It's just, it's all about, you know, where you land and where, you know, how you make it fit. So D is still your D there on the 12th fret. That's still like your home note. But, you know, you can get down to that by way of the, you know, the E minor pentatonic. So I was just mixing those two there. So mixing the D minor pentatonic and the E minor pentatonic. So let me just check here. You guys can you guys see me all right? And you can hear me? I'm guessing you can hear me. Somebody is saying your accent has gone very American recently. Well, I feel like I may want to take the time to oh, thanks Gus Guitar as well. Really appreciate your comment there. So Trouble in 421 says your accent has gone very American recently. There is a reason for that. You see, because I'm not, you know, this is not my mother tongue, and I used to live in England, but I learned the first time I learned how to speak English was actually American, so it's really more natural to me. But I lived, when I was a teenager, I moved to England, and was there for quite a number of years. So that became more like, you know, more my accent, you know, more that influenced my accent more. And then I'm from England too, mate. You say, okay, cool. Well, I mean, basically England is a huge part of me. Also, my wife is from Scotland. I'm married to a Scottish woman, so you know that influences my accent. But the thing is, we've moved to America now, and I've been there for 3 years. You know, hanging out with Americans more often than I'm hanging out with British people, so that is probably starting to affect my accent. Like I say, I'm not speaking my native tongue, so I'm kind of like a chameleon like that. You know, I just kind of pick up whatever comes at me. So I hope that's some kind of that's some kind of explanation. Tristan says thanks for the tracks. Thank you, Tristan. Thanks for tuning in. I want to continue a little bit down this road. So what mode shall I do next, guys? Brazilian here, nice. Brazil, thank you for joining in. Absolutely love that that people from all over the world are able to tune in like this. That's so cool. Very good. There's a few people from Brazil here. Poland here, love it. Chillhouse Blue says Locrian. No one likes Locrian. I agree, that the least fun and least usable scale, you know, I have to say. It's you know, that one is kind of a scale that you would use, you know, in some jazzy contexts, but it's like yeah, it's not one that you would dwell on as a static thing, you know, like say the whole song is in Locrian mode, because it's really not very very friendly like that, friendly to the ear. Oh, there's more shout outs. We've got Jeff James from Texas, nice. Oswaldo Franco from Mexico, Jason from Cleveland, Ohio, Palestine here, Mohammed from Palestine, how very cool, I love it. Michael from Dominican Republic, I guess, but I live in Austria, so that's double for you. I love it. Daniel Okay, I think we're back. It's cut out there for a second. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm getting a lot of questions. Remember, there's always the super chat option if you definitely want your question to be answered. Just trying to make sure that I do this right. Okay, so I want to do a little bit more playing. Let's try and continue just with the C major scale for those of you that I know that, you know, many of you guys are into, you know, jamming and sort of learning about music at the same time. And like I was saying at the start of this, you know, that's kind of something that's been central to what I do here as well. It's just like jamming and kind of learning and exploring music at the same time. That's one of the things that I really love to do, and that's why I'm doing what I do here. John says, appreciate your videos, man, from Nepal. That is so cool. And he says, can we try Mixolydian? Yes, we can try Mixolydian. So I want to take the same 7 notes. So the C major scale, but now I'm just going to play a G chord, because that basically makes it Mixolydian, because Mixolydian is the 5th mode. So we got the C. We count up 5 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you get the 5th note, and that is your Mixolydian mode. So basically, Mixolydian is just taking the 5th note and making that the new tonal center. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take the C major scale, and we're going to base it, make it a G kind of thing. That makes it G Mixolydian. So I'll just do a little. Somebody was just suggesting that I do something ska. So maybe I'll do this one as a kind of as a ska kind of vibe. See if I can make that work. So what's a good second chord? I guess C will work actually. Okay, let me try this. See if we can do this. What's up here? Okay, something like that. Okay, that was a bit of a Mixolydian kind of vibe. Thanks for the ska suggestion. I appreciate that. Oh, we got that in the house as well. Love your videos, brother. Please do these jams once a week. Hey, thanks very much for tuning in, Brandon. I will do that. I will do that. It'll be every week at 12 o'clock. And like I said, you know, I will have it on here as well. I've got those lined up. Notes. Minor. I'm so sorry about the quality. We definitely lost some internet there along the way. Very sorry about that. I think we're back on. Thank you guys for tuning in. All of you Brazilians, Poland, Mexico, and Texas and Cleveland and everywhere else that I forgot, and obviously Hibbing, close to Dylan's birthplace. Really appreciate you guys coming here to hang out. I've got a funny question. Okay, I'm hoping that we're back. My goodness, we need to improve this connectivity situation. Okay, how do I feel about John McLaughlin? A great guitarist. I think he did some super innovative music in the early days, and I think he's still like, and he has, you know, let's say jazz. So he who has a cool combination of you know, kind of burr music, brains and real gut, you know, from the bluesy, kind of a next step, you know, okay, I think we went offline there, and I think we're back. Okay, so yeah, another player, you know, apart from John McLaughlin, who has that kind of gritty, bluesy vibe, as well as like a jazz next level kind of thing, is John Schofield, who's like another of my real big favorite guitarists. So yeah, I have a lot of respect for him and for John McLaughlin. Yeah, he's a really great player. Anyways, I hope that little hang might have about you the modes and that you had a few laughs along the way. See you very soon. So basically, if you go to my channel, you can see that I've put up like a Tuesday and Thursday as going live at this time every Sunday with special guests and just fun and games. And you guys can ask me anything that we're doing just now. So I will the next video and next Sunday. I look forward. There's links below. I've just opened up 2 more Skype lesson slots because it's actually been quite fun to teach the Skype lessons that I've opened up. I haven't been doing that for quite a few years actually. I've been on the road too much to really to have to be doing that. But I just thought, you know what, I'm going to give that a shot right now because it's been real fun to connect with some of you guys in person like that. So there's a link in the description if you want to sign up for a Skype lesson. It's through my Patreon, and also as you know, there'll be links down there for jam albums and stuff like that. That'll help you learn the modes. So if you want to take that seat that we just had a little jam on, and you want to try and jam to modes, I've made jam albums that will help you do that, so that you can just play those same 7 notes and feel how they change for each mode. Because when the background is different, the mode changes. Every note feels different. Some, you know, a new note becomes home, and other notes, you know, certainly feel different. So have a go at playing around with that. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.